Hello and welcome back, everyone. I'm Stu Jackson, and today I've got some cautiously optimistic news for all you Star Trek collectors, with an important update on a previous news article here on Hailing Frequencies. After a brief pause, 1/6 scale action figure maker EXO-6 has announced it will resume shipping to US customers with its next release, a brand new Spock figure from the classic Star Trek pilot, The Cage. This means if you've been waiting to add that Spock collectible to your shelf, shipping is finally back on track, with one important catch. First, a quick recap. In late April, EXO-6 surprised many fans by suspending shipments to the United States, citing new import tariffs that suddenly made shipping small parcels from China extremely expensive. Under the new rules, packages from China or Hong Kong can face very high fees, in some cases up to 120% of the item's value, or at least $100 per shipment. To avoid these surprise costs, EXO-6 put all US orders on hold starting around April 20th. Fast forward to late May, and EXO-6 just sent out an update. Shipments to the US will resume with the upcoming The Cage Spock figure. This highly anticipated figure, depicting Mr. Spock in the original series pilot episode, is expected to start invoicing and shipping by the end of June. That's great news for anyone who has been patiently waiting. Your orders should finally start moving again. However, there's a catch. To help absorb the extra import costs, EXO-6 is adding a $14.50 tariff surcharge on each figure shipped to a US address. In practical terms, if you order the new Spock figure, you'll pay the normal retail price and shipping plus $14.50 per figure for the tariff. It's not a massive increase compared to the figure's base cost, which is in the $200 range, but it's something to note. EXO-6 also says this surcharge could change if the US tariff rules adjust in the future, and that shipping to the US may take a bit longer now as they test new methods. So what should we make of this? On the positive side, it shows EXO-6 is committed to serving US collectors despite the hurdles. If you had a US order on hold, you can breathe a sigh of relief that your Spock figure will soon be on its way. The fact that they've found a workaround and kept orders flowing is encouraging. It shows they haven't given up on the US market. On the flip side, the new surcharge is a reminder that tariffs are still very much in play currently, despite being challenged within the US as we speak. For collectors, it means each EXO-6 figure shipped to the US will effectively cost a bit more for the foreseeable future. If you plan to buy multiple upcoming figures, say that Crusher or Chang, those $14.50 fees can add up. We should also consider release pacing. Shipping delays or higher costs might mean EXO-6 spaces out new figures more or adjusts its release schedule. Looking at the bigger picture, there are a few key things to watch. If US tariffs stay high, EXO-6 might eventually factor those costs into the retail price for US sales, whereas if trade policies change, we could see the surcharge drop or even disappear. Demand is another factor. Star Trek collectibles have a devoted fan base, so many collectors will still place orders even with the extra fee. However, more casual fans might hesitate if prices keep climbing. Another angle is alternate markets. If US shipping remains tricky, EXO-6 could lean on more international retailers in Europe, Asia, or elsewhere where tariffs aren't an issue. Some US fans might even use freight forwarding services in other countries to avoid the fee. Either way, EXO-6 seems focused on selling globally, and for now, US collectors are back in the game, albeit with a small new fee. In summary, this news is cautiously optimistic. EXO-6 delivering to US fans again is something to celebrate. The $14.50 surcharge is an added reality, but far better than no deliveries at all. Just keep in mind that shipping may be slower and costs could shift if tariffs change again. Thanks for watching this update. Star Trek collectors know news can evolve quickly, so I'll keep monitoring the situation and bring you more updates. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe for more updates on Star Trek toys, figures and collectibles. Live long and prosper, and I'll see you next time with more Star Trek news.